We did it. It's here. I'm ready. I can finally stop mentioning it on every single video. Also, as a quick side note, I have been mentioning that I don't know what's wrong with my mic for the past couple weeks. Turns out it was backwards. Let me get the green screen. Welcome to our next adventure. Welcome to a franchise that I've been interested in for a very long time, but just never sat down and got myself to lock in on. All I know about Solid Snake is that he's very annoying in Smash, and that in any other instance, his name would be a crazy pause. Solid Snake? I do know that has something to do with the lore, like there's supposed to be multiple versions of Snake. I've seen snippets here and there, but I've never really delved deep because I've heard this is a little bit complicated in terms of who's who and things like that. This game is supposed to be the beginning of the Metal Gear timeline. So when I heard the remaster was coming out, I said, why don't we start here? I gotta start playing more current games on here, y'all. It is loud in my ear though. The headphones running this whole time is loud. Got the new PC to run this game. Got a brand new wired controller. So this guy in the back behind her, you see him right here? This little felon, he can't bother me no more. I am fully prepared for everything in Ninja Gaiden 4. It's all for one thing. That will be all that matters when it comes out. Why am I already talking about another game? Let's start. I'm rocking out on hard. I'm doing the new play style, which apparently means I get an over-the-shoulder camera and I can move and fire freely. Apparently that wasn't available for y'all old people. And I don't know what this question means, but I am playing MGS for the first time. So we're gonna rock out with this for now. And I got an achievement for starting a new style.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West.
My fault.
This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Okay, give me the lore, please. Hold on, bro. What do you mean based on Metal Gear 3? Don't tell me you changed some things. I did see it. Can I pause this? I'm scared too. I did see a disclaimer at the beginning of this game that said it's based, it has themes that are probably outdated for today's climate. So I don't know what that means for us yet. I don't have subtitles on. Let me shut up.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass.
Game does look good though.
Okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
And by game, I mean that lady. I got a game for her. It's too early. There we
Put
go.
out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Oh my god, why can I see every pore in his nose? That's amazing, yo. Look at the way his lips is moving around that cigar. I need to pause every last bit of this sentence.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Man, I could never do this, bro. You would never catch me skydiving. It's like, I don't think I have a fear of heights, but I definitely have anxiety around it. It's the same thing with water. I'll get in it, but
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius.
not above my waist.
2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
Ain't been to the beach in a decade.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate the armor bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
Okay.
Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop off. countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings
And fly. God be with you.
Thank you, sir. He is always. Look at him doing tricks like this Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. If you don't go full, I'm sick of you already. Kojima always like aura farming. That's why Jeff loved him so
Jack,
much.
I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission?
No, the virtuous mission. The future of our Fox unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission? Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov? Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket
What?
that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development
Is this real
to become
lore?
the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first, and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall
I
shortly
want to
after.
pause this so bad.
I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security
just scared it's
on the
gonna
eastern
skip.
side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles
Sorry,
in Cuba.
none of this is funny.
The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba. But the Soviets didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport
feel like
ships
I'm really
carrying
learning
missiles
right now.
continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war. Frantic negotiations were conducted through the UN's Emergency Security Council and unofficial channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided an
Am I gonna get flagged for
But in
misinformation
order to get the
on this
Soviets to
video?
pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
Just thought about
No.
it.
The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete, and we were going to get rid of them anyway. They had no strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on
I feel
Sokolov?
like I should be taking notes.
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
At the time, we had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handing him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight. Then a month ago, we received some new information from one of our moles.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision.
Bro,
What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
it's still
So
going.
what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No, missiles.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's in Selinoyarsk, a place in the mountains about 3 miles to the west that's known as the Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Yo,
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a
Yo,
field
Snake.
test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission
Get
would
out my
never
ear
have been
like that,
possible
yo.
if he was still in the research
Please.
facility. This is our last chance. Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
oh, we here. We here. Okay, we starting. Boy, that intro was long. I already got some words I gotta edit out.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selinoyarsk.
And why is he
Soviet
calling me
mountains,
Jack?
Ensure the safety of Sokolov and bring him back to the west.
How do I press this?
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking.
I heard you, sir. I'm on it. Me and Jack, whoever that is.
Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
He didn't
Do
complain.
you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat Talon?
She's equipped with 2 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as 2 40mm machine guns.
Okay, okay.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Exactly.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong, you'll be eating dinner, breakfast, and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Okay. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. This is pretty interesting though. Like, I'm not gonna sit here in front. It's just real lengthy, but I did hear this game was heavy on the cinematic tip. Probably even more so as they have more options with visual quality. So I ain't mad at it. The gameplay gonna have to sell it though. Bro, you can stop. You're on the ground. Every time you do that, I'm gonna take it as Kojima gassing himself up. Every time. Some decent angles though. Like, why are you so aggressive? Take it off. Pause. All right, shout out David Hater. I'm a hater too. I know a lot about that. D1. Full scholarship. What are you hiding from?
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake.
Huh?
I'll be referring to you as Snake.
Yeah,
from now
thank
on.
you. You could drop the
Not to
naked
mention your
permanently.
real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
Well, you've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know
Why
if I
are
ever
you
ordered
glad
one
to
at a
hear
restaurant,
that?
but
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy.
So you're
Must leave
Tom,
no
but I
trace
have
of
to
your
be
presence.
Snake?
Is that clear?
What's wrong with
This kind
you?
of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Okay.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
Find
You'll
it.
be issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies.
Hold
in
on,
your
bro. Is this a
backpack.
survival game?
Yeah, about the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
Then why did you mention it like you lost it forever, Snake?
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gun.
All right, I'd like to play now, please.
My frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
All right, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. The reason I was laughing so much during that initial cutscene is because every time Snake spoke, he just reminded me of them stupid videos that Brent Fires, is it Brent Fires? I think it's Brent Fires. Them stupid videos Brent Fires keeps making, pretending to be part of that wolf pack. Every time he got an album coming out, he do that stupid voice. And he sounds just like Snake. And I didn't realize. I'm so sick of him. Oh my gosh.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival...
Hold on, bro. It's either Brent Fires or Bryson Tiller.
Hey, looks like you guys forgot that I was releasing an album again. Well, I hate to beg, but would you mind checking that out? I'm a little strapped for cash at the moment.
It's 1000% Bryson Tiller.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the suppressor will deteriorate every time you fire. Once its durability reaches zero, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too...
Okay,
happy with it.
interesting.
The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment? Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges.
Half of that is impossible,
Your
sir.
presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident.
Okay, this really is Splinter Cell.
You can't
All
let
right.
anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission.
Heard you.
You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word.
Then why couldn't my
There'll
nickname be
no
Ghost?
rescue if you're captured. The military and U.S. government will deny any involvement in the affair.
I guess Solid
Then I'll just
Ghost
have to
wouldn't
take
sound
care of
right.
myself, huh?
I'm afraid so.
Naked ghost.
Given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Oh.
Just take the revival pill.
You mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was
Okay.
a solo mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count on any reinforcements.
Correct.
Yeah, that's what solo
Mission
means,
rests
Snake. Why are
entirely
we
in your
padding
hands.
this conversation?
Real one-man army.
Can I get to it?
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the
Oh
support
my
team
gosh,
will be in
bro.
charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data.
Okay.
She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
Then let me talk to her.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
We already met her.
Medic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
I'm just gonna
That's
assume
right. It's me.
they getting all this off so they don't gotta talk to me again for a while.
Let me hear your voice.
Cause boy,
It's been 5 years.
let me
72
play the
days and 18
game.
hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Oh
Techniques, sure.
my
But what about how to
god,
think
yo.
like a soldier?
Can
How
I
to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong and
Can I
spirit.
pause this? Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to anybody that really rocks with this game and is looking at me crazy right now because I'm laughing over all this great lore. I am paying attention. He's mad at her because she disappeared for 5 years. He wanted her to be his mentor forever. He had so much to learn. He developed a bond with her. She disappeared, and now she's like, bro, we're soldiers. You got to get used to me not being here, and you were ready. And he's like, no, I'm not. I love you, ma'am. You're the mother I never had. And she's like, well, mothers sometimes gotta let they chickens lead a coop, and you was ready to lead a coop. Your feathers was fully grown. You could fly. So now they at an impasse because he miss her, and she miss him too. But she understands the job is the job. So now heart and mind are conflicting. Both of them on separate ends of the spectrum. But their relationship is strong as ever. They just don't know it yet because they've been apart for so long. That's why they got that bond. That's how she knows he lost weight without even just the sound of his voice. She knows he lost weight. She can hear the less flabs in his throat because she knows him that well. But the job is the job. Boy, I just want to play the game. And I knew coming into this was going to be a thing at times, because I was told it's a heavily cinematic game. Even the old one is heavily cinematic. But good Lord, I have walked a total of 6 steps in this game.
Spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a
Bro, you're supposed to be telling me this after I lost a major fight. Why is all the development coming right now?
For yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job
Yo,
done.
and Tom,
I don't think about
you are
politics.
the biggest
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later,
bum
your
for putting her
conscience
on the
is going to
phone,
bother you.
knowing this was
In the
gonna
end,
happen.
You have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun.
That's the same
There's a saying in
thing.
the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
Now he's talking about playground
People are
games.
the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times.
You gotta be kidding
As long
me,
as
yo.
we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in
And you know what? This is exactly why you shouldn't have left 5 years ago. Because why are you telling me all of this now? I have a mission to do. That man is in danger, and you over here talking to me about for the queen. Stay 10 toes down. All around the town. You know how we get down. I don't care, ma'am.
even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing
She
we can
talking to
believe in
him
with absolute certainty
like
is
they're
the
having a
mission.
flashback
All right.
as a child.
Do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right.
What does that
The legendary
mean?
unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit. A group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah. I can't think of
Okay,
anyone
that's
else
kind of
I'd rather
fire.
have
That's
than
kind of
me.
fire. I'm glad you explained it.
Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
Oh my,
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive.
don't you start again.
Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
I know.
Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Okay.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Okay. I'm going to get this out of the way right now for those of you that stuck through all of that with me. I know that this game is not meant to be taken all the way seriously. I've seen clips over the years of those little phone conversations being real dumb on purpose. I know the game makes a lot of pop culture references in itself, just like Snake does in his little mini videos on YouTube talking about the other Smash characters. I know this game ain't meant to be, you know, grit, gray, green all the time. I understand that. We're gonna act accordingly with that. I also understand, like I said, that it's a heavily narrative, almost movie-like experience a lot of times. So I am going to adjust my meters to that, and that's honestly why I picked it, because I am still looking for games with great stories. That being said, I was not prepared for how padded this initial scene was gonna go, and I'm sure I am way over my intended time, so I'm gonna call this like a pilot, getting all of this out the way for those of y'all that want to see it, for those of y'all that remember this and want to see how it stacks up. I don't know, this is gonna be the pilot. It's gonna be technically episode 1, but then next episode tomorrow we can really get into the gameplay. We can start learning how to survive out in these woods. I actually was not expecting it to be that deep of a survival game, so this might be some heat, but I need to clear my cache and get all this initial talking out the way, and I don't want to make the video too long by adding some gameplay in it. So that's gonna do it for part 1. I might call it part 0, honestly, or like I said, a pilot. And next time we can really get into the game and begin Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. So ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed, and you know what, it kind of works because I'm in early access right now. I got the deluxe, so I'm playing it 3 days early, so maybe we could start the real game on the real release date. There you go, cleaned it up. If you enjoyed, you know what to do, and I'll see you in whatever we do next. Peace, y'all. As much complaining as I did this episode, I am looking forward to this.